Alrighty, guys, I'll take it. Palantir stock's up around 3% right now as every index in the US market is down. We have to go over Palantir, the charts, where I see this thing going, as guys, in my opinion, the charts look really bullish. We have to go over where I see the stock going, how the setup is looking right now, and overall what I'm looking to do. And we'll cover some other stocks later in the video. So guys, hit the like button, subscribe, join the Patreon for my portfolio updates. I actually just posted one earlier today. We post 2 a week, and there's a Discord plus more. That's linked down below, or it's in the comment section. And with that being said, guys, cheers again. Take a sip of your coffee and let's dive into it. So Palantir, guys, up 3% right now as every index is down. The Dow's down 0.3, SPY's down 0.5%, same with QQQ, and the Russell is down over 1%. So it's not a great day for stocks as the VIX is up 5%. And by the way, the VIX is at 17 points right now. So it is not a great day overall for stocks. But Palantir keeps going, man. Palantir keeps going. And on a side note here, the VIX is creeping up, like I said, to over 17 points for the first time in a couple of weeks. But it's still not really near where it was earlier in September, back in August. But we'll see how that goes. We'll save that for another video, guys. I want to show you Palantir because, look, man, this looks ridiculously bullish right now. Ridiculously bullish. And I'll show you why on the larger time frames. But first, let me show you here what's going on the 5-day. What we're seeing here is, well, we've been putting in higher lows since, Friday, right? Since yesterday as well. You can see these higher lows being made. And you can also see we're starting to break out of the highs from yesterday, right? We're pushing now towards the highs from Friday morning. We opened up at about 186, 187. That's where it's pushing to right now. So we're digging ourselves out of this little hole, quote unquote, that we were in on Friday, which is a good sign. Higher highs, higher lows are being made to start this week. Very good news. And on the 30-minute chart, you guys are seeing we're pushing over the moving averages. We're pushing past the highs, from a good amount of last week and the week before that. That's good. And on the 1-hour chart, we're breaking out as well. Uptrend looks phenomenal. Higher highs, higher lows, right? Looks like right now we're going for the highs from a couple days ago. So Palantir looks great. And then when you pull the 4-hour up, this is where it looks ridiculously bullish. Man, this is a cup and handle if I've ever seen one, right? This is a clear cup and handle on Palantir. We have the cup right here, clear as day. Handle is forming right here. Oh man, this looks like it's going to break out. And if it does play out, if this cup and handle plays out, 190 is gonna rip through like butter, and we're gonna go to 200. That's what I think. You know what I mean? By the end of the year, or maybe even by the end of this month. Who knows? It doesn't. There's no really timetable to it. But it seems like we're bullish, guys. Cup and handle, and with today's pop of 3% in the midst of a red day. This is the handle starting to form. And we're getting closer and closer to that 188, 190 breakout point, which is where my one alert's at $190. Let me do another one at 100, let's say 188. So if this cup and handle plays out, we should rip through there like butter, and I think we're going at $200 plus after that. Not financial advice, though. Do your own research, guys, as I'm not a financial advisor, but man, does it look clear as day. The cup and handle, the ascending triangle as well. However you want to slice it, dice it. We have higher lows being made into this 188, 190 resistance. That would be a ascending triangle, So, yeah, it looks great, man. It's one of the few stocks on my watch list today that's actually green. We have SoFi in the green, which we covered earlier. That's up even more from my earlier video. SoFi is up over 5%. AMD, which we got some huge news yesterday regarding OpenAI and AMD. This one was up a lot yesterday. It gave back some of the gains, some profit taking as expected. But now it's up 4%. We're pushing back up, guys, around 4%. AMD's at 211, 212. And I got a question yesterday. I actually answered it on TikTok. Make sure you guys go follow me there. Link down below. Stas Talk Stocks on TikTok. We actually just hit 100,000 followers on TikTok. Thanks for all the support on that platform, guys. Insane, right? Now the next 100K platform is here on YouTube, guys. Make sure to subscribe and follow along for more. But look, I got a question. AMD. Stas, will it ever go under $200 again? Or actually, no, it wasn't a question. It was a statement. Now that I think about it, it was like, Stas, AMD's never going to go under $200 again. And I was like, be careful with that. You know, although we did get a huge deal, this OpenAI investment is massive, right? It could still go under $200. That's where investors, traders get in trouble when they throw the word never around when it comes to the stock market. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, it's the stock market. Anything is possible. Never say never. Have we not learned anything at this point in time? So yeah, could AMD go under 200? Absolutely, it could. Especially now that we're seeing the overall market start to take a little haircut after a record September. You know, we just hit all-time highs here in October as well. Let's say if the overall market drags down a bit more, I know AMD's up today, but it's going to end up bringing AMD down, and overall more profit taking could occur here. You know, don't be naive to that. That there are a lot of people that were buying the stock in the 70s, 80s, $100 a share. People are going to start locking in those gains. You know, people were buying the stock months ago, and now they've doubled their money in less than half a year. More profit taking could be on the horizon. Just saying. But, you know, to say never going under 200 again, I wouldn't say that. But will it be under 200 for long? Is it going to stay under 200? I don't think that. I think it's going to, you know, if it goes under 200, it won't last long. But to say never, don't say never, guys. Don't say never. But, yeah, AMD looking very good on the day. Netflix is starting to rebound as well. We got some words from Elon on X around Netflix. The stock tanked, but now we're starting to get back up over 2%, or we're right around 2% in the green right now. Celsius is another one that we called out over the weekend in that oversold stocks video. It's actually up on the day 1%, and it looks like we have an inverse head and shoulders that's about to play out. You know, we have resistance at about $60. Let me set my alert at $60 per share. This is the breakout spot that we were talking about in that video over the weekend, and well, it's testing it literally right now. So I think if Celsius can get out of here, guys, we could be ripping towards the mid-high 60s. In my opinion, no problem. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm going to wrap it up here. I don't want to drag this video on too long. And check out the Patreon. If you guys haven't joined yet, if you want to keep up with what I'm doing in my portfolio every week, stocks I'm buying, we're depositing $500 every Monday, and we're doing 2 portfolio updates a week. There's a Discord chat. We're talking in there, guys. I post my ideas whenever I have a chart idea or whatever it may be, and we post. The real perk is the portfolio, right? I post, again, updates every week, full transparency, stocks I'm buying, you know, how I manage a portfolio, and we're up 70% over the last year. Yeah, we're completely destroying the market, and it's looking good, man. So if you want to join, linked in the comments, go to stassurfs.com/Patreon. Make sure to join, link down below. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you all in the next video.